Hi, my name is Chip Fancher. I thought you'd like to take a short little ride with me aboard my Beechcraft Sundowner. I live in the good old USA, Washington State, in the city of Renton. We're departing today from Renton Airport, which is at the south end of Lake Washington, and where every Boeing 737 in the world first hatched. Our destination is Port Townsend Airport on the Olympic Peninsula with a real nice little restaurant. And off we go! The first leg of our trip takes us to the Interstate I-90 East Channel Bridge via the East Channel of Lake Washington, which is made up by the Mercer Island on the left and the shore of Lake Washington on the right. East Channel Bridge is directly ahead. Now we're on the next part of our trip that takes us to the Montlake Cut, the waterway that separates Lake Washington from Lake Union. We'll make a little turn here to take a look at the skyline of Seattle. Here's our complete route of flight. It's about 51 miles. Will take about 30 minutes or a little bit under. And we're cruising at a speed of between 120 to 125 miles per hour at an altitude here of about 1,500 feet. Coming up on the Ballard Locks. Let's take a 360-degree turn to see the sights from 1,600 feet over North Seattle. City of Ballard. Mount Baker on the horizon. Green Lake, the Cascade Mountain Range on the horizon. Lake Washington, Lake Union now coming into view. On the horizon is Mount Rainier. Here comes Seattle and Elliott Bay. And finally, coming into the view to our right, Ballard Locks as we finish our turn. Increase power and pull the nose up a little bit. Climb up to 3,000 feet to fly over Puget Sound. I don't swim. We're over the west shore of Puget Sound, with Kingston coming up on our right and Hood's Canal directly ahead. Coming up on Hood's Canal floating bridge. This is a large V-shaped meadowland that is just south of Port Townsend. I use it as a final leg on my trip to Port Townsend. Just for the heck of it, let's do another 360-degree turn to view the sights from this location. The rugged Olympic Mountains. The southern reaches of Hood's Canal. Puget Sound, Seattle, and on the horizon, of course, Mount Rainier. The northern part of Hood's Canal, with Puget Sound in the background and Foul Weather Bluff dividing them. That's Whidbey Island coming into view right now. Oak Bay with Indian Island behind it. Now we're approaching the downwind leg to Port Townsend Airport. See the runway off to our right? That's Discovery Bay directly ahead of us. Turning to the base leg of our landing approach. Now turning to the final approach leg of our approach with the runway coming into view. Touchdown at Port Townsend Airport, which is actually Jefferson County Airport. Coming into view, the little restaurant that pilots from all over Washington State come almost every weekend during the summer. Taxiing onto the grassy parking area here. And here we're coming to a stop, 52 miles in a little under 30 minutes. Hope you enjoyed it. The star of the show, my Beechcraft Sundowner.